hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
All right, what is going on, entertainers? So time comes out with another video. We talking Met Gala 2026. So in this video, I want to point out some looks that stood out to me, good or bad. And also, there's a second part of the video where you can actually see the people who follow the theme versus this first part where some of the girlies just kind of showed up. Okay, first person we're gonna start off with is Beyonce. Now, a lot of people are raving about this look. It wasn't too much of my favorite, only because that portion of her stomach, it gave me a little bit lobster. I cannot stand like a bodice like that where it looks like a lobster scale all throughout the body. To me, it makes it look a little cheap. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Not the dress, but I just hate that type of aesthetic. The dress doesn't look bad. It's just the stomach part I'm not a big fan of. Now, the designer is Olivier Rousteing, and she said it's someone who's been so loyal to me, and she said she's done so much iconic looks with them. And she told Lala Anthony during her live stream after climbing the garden-inspired steps over the dress, she wore a feathered opera coat. Now, the look to me that was my favorite of hers of the night is the second one that she wore at the actual gala when she entered. Now, this to me is what she should have worn to the carpet. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is art. If you guys don't know, the theme of this year's 2026 Met Gala was fashion is art. So I feel like that to me fit the aesthetic of the theme more because she looks like a statue versus the first dress that she wore actually on the red carpet. So that's how I feel about Beyonce's look. Was it my favorite of the night? No. All right, next we have Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. So Rihanna to me was one of my favorites of the night because her dress that she wore, you can tell that looking at it, that she was trying to emulate an art piece. I love when celebrities follow the theme. I do not get celebrities getting invited to the Met Gala and not following the theme. Like you're just going because you got a ticket. At least the least you could do is follow the theme. Because it's like, what's the fun of it if you're just gonna show up regular? And as you can see, to me, she followed what the theme was. Now, what she was wearing was a Mason Margiela inspired dress, and then it was created by Glenn. And then she wore a draped column silhouette inspired by the medieval architecture of Flanders, the northern region of Belgium. And it was styled by Jaleel Weaver. I like the fact that she was so accessorized throughout the whole outfit, and you can just tell what aesthetic she was trying to give. She looked like to me like a sexy ass oyster. Okay. And then ASAP Rocky wore Chanel by Matthew Blazy. Now, to me, his look kind of clashed with her. I love when couples kind of pair their look together and have like a cohesive type of look, and they weren't cohesive. So I do feel I kind of wanted him to like step away and just let her have her own moment, to be honest, because he's in bright ass pink and then she looks like an art piece. So that's the only thing I would say is I just kind of wish that they were a little bit cohesive in what they were wearing together. Next, we have Doja Cat. Somebody said that she looked like Karen Huger. She does look like Karen Huger, a young, skinnier version of Karen Huger. She looks just like her. Now, y'all don't bully Doja Cat for being so weird when it comes to fashion that she decided to go for a more classy, demure look. We're used to Doja Cat kind of pushing the envelope, but this time she decided to go for the complete opposite and wore what I would call a caramel wrapper. Y'all know them caramel squares that they be selling in the grocery stores, in the corner stores. It gives a little bit of that. I'm not the biggest fan of this, to be honest. I like when an artist kind of sticks with their guns. Although she went for a more classier look this time, I do like the when Doja Cat kind of pushes the envelope, because when she does push the envelope, I feel like that's when she comes out with some of the best looks that she has. So I would have preferred her keep following that suit and not buckle to what everybody else is saying. Now, I do not think though that was her main reasons because of the criticism, but I just feel like maybe she just didn't want to put the energy into it this go around. Now, this dress is a Saint Laurent design, which, if y'all don't know, was one of the key sponsors for that night, because the designers also sponsor the Met Gala. So that was one of the key sponsors of that night as well. Okay, so not my favorite of the night, but she did look great. Next we have Tyler. I hate this look so much. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of those girls or guys that design prom dresses, and they design the dresses to where it's cheaply made or it's not 100% completed. You know them type of looks where they say this is what I ordered versus what I got. This is given, this is what I got. I hate it so much. I feel like Tyler's way better than this. Not only that, the look not only it aged her body wise, it also aged her in the face in regards to her hairstyle. This to me is one of the worst stuff I've seen Tyler in. I hate this look so much. It's designed by Alessandro Michelle. And once again, I like when the celebrities follow the category, and this to me does not follow the category. How is this fashion is art? I don't see art when I look at this outfit. So this is like a 0 out of 10 for me. And Tyler usually is on point with most of the stuff that she wears. So I'm kind of surprised that she went for this. All right, next we have Sabrina Carpenter. Now she's wearing Dior. I'm not too mad at this. The only thing is, it really doesn't fit the category because I don't look at this and see art. Like I just look at this and see like she's about to attend like a red carpet for a movie premiere, a theater show, a fashion show. It doesn't give like Met Gala. Like to me, Met Gala to me, like that's the type of event that you should be going all out. Like you should be taking the biggest risk of the risk of the risk of the risk. So if you're not doing that, then it's kind of like, what's the point? So I hate when people go simple. I rather people go dramatic and it doesn't quite hit the note than you go simple and play it safe. And then what's the point of even going? And then you're not even following the category. Because I take it as drag race. You got to follow the category. Next, we have Cardi B. This is one of the worst looks of the night. I don't know what Mark Jacobs was thinking putting her in this. I don't know if he thought it was a big joke. Apparently, they decided to make it literal and all this type. No, 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 no. You know what it reminds me of? Y'all ever had them old dolls growing up that had like they weren't Barbie dolls, but they were like Cush dolls, and they used to have them old dresses on them. For y'all that's Islanders, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. That's kind of what it reminds me of. The shoulder things look like two big mushrooms coming out the shoulders. I hate it. I hate it so much. I feel like that was one of the worst things she could have ever did was put that look on. Like, I don't know. Like this was like horrible. It was horrible. Not only that, the see-through lace portion of it too was even worse because it looks low key ghetto. I ain't gonna lie. And not even that, the knee part, that even looked worse. Like it's layers to how bad this look was. I don't know what Cardi B was thinking, to be honest. I don't know if she's trying to distract from things going on, but no, this was horrible. 0 out of 10, 100%. Now I do like that she at least tried to be dramatic, but no. This is an art. Okay. It's a fart. All right, now this was Kim K's look for the Met Gala. I'm kind of underwhelmed. Usually Kim K nails the theme or tries to at least come close to it. Although it is an artistic type of look, to me this doesn't get fashion, it's art. I just feel like this is like a breastplate with like fabric attached to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not a big fan of this at all. This is from the artist Alan Jones and the designer duo Whitaker Malum, Patrick Whitaker, and Kier Malum, and creative director Nadia Lee Cohen. It's a sculpted bronze high neck breastplate with a high painted leather black block skirt left open in the front for a revealing look. So we just revealing the breastplate. This is a no for me. I'm sorry. I just feel like Kim K has done way better than this in the past years. A lot of celebrities, I don't know if it's because celebrities right now are in inflation as well, but they did not go as dramatic as they used to in the past. Now, understand a lot of designers kind of pair up with the celebrities too. So it's not like they're having to shell millions and millions out of pocket or anything like that. Sometimes they collab with the designer and then they sponsor them for the Met Gala. But I don't know if the designers right now are lacking a little bit of funds because once again, it's just this year I felt like it was noticeably underwhelming versus the other years. So this was a disappointment for me. Next, we have Blue Ivy. Now, if have any of you guys seen that video, there is a video with Blue Ivy standing next to Beyonce, standing next to Jay-Z. They are telling her repeatedly, take off your glasses, take off your glasses, take off your glasses. She's not listening. because she wants her glasses to stay on in order to get the look that she wanted. It is one of the funniest things ever. Okay. I want y'all to go and see it. Right now, I can't pull it up because I'm in the back of a PowerPoint, so I'm not able to pull it up. But y'all, that is one of the funniest things ever. Okay. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this, but I like the dramaticness of it. And the fact that she's so young and attending the Met Gala, because y'all don't know if it's an 18 and over event. So the fact that she's even attending, that's iconic in itself. So she's gonna get my tens. Okay. She's gonna get my tens. Next, we have Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner could have stayed home. This looks like a kimono jacket. This just looks like a muumuu. I don't get how this fashion is art. What are you channeling? What art are you channeling? It does not make any sense at all. This to me was my favorite male look of the night. Period. Point blank. That Jeremy ate and left no crumbs. He goes by the name of Jeremy Pope. This to me is art. Okay? It's simple yet dramatic, yet makes a statement. This was to me the best male look of the night, 100%. 100%. Like, I would wear this. I would do a shoot in this. Like, top 10, top tier. Next up, we have Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow gonna keep pissing y'all off with these black inspired hats. Now, the designer, I'll probably go jack up the name. They said the designer's name is Teraju Dumu. Okay. Now it's all black, flared at the bottom. Once again, not the biggest fan of it just because it's very simple. I don't know if the hat thing is becoming like an aesthetic of his. I don't know if he's doing it to really piss us off because a lot of people had a lot of things to say with him trying to wear like a black inspired type of hat, like a throwback hat to kind of like poke fun at people. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm not the biggest fan of this. Next, we have Stefan and his wife Aisha. This I'm not too mad at, to be honest. Once again, it just doesn't fit the category at all. I don't look at this and think fashion is art. I just look at this and think that they're going to like a movie night premiere, red carpet. I don't look at this and say, oh, they're going to the Met Gala. Next, we have Jafar Jackson. So clearly he's still in theme for the Michael Jackson film. So get the promo while you can, Bookie. But I don't care what nobody says. Make sure y'all go watch Michael. Do not listen to the haters. It was a great movie. Jafar did a great job. But I do hate this look. This fits nowhere, the theme. Now, Michael was art. Let's be real. I just feel like he could have really pushed the narrative. If you're really going to try to, like, let's say, promo the movie while going there, you should have put on one of Michael's greatest looks and made it avant-garde dramatic. One of his album covers, right? The one that looks like a circus, he could have recreated that and made it dramatic with a big train. It had the whole look and the whole shebang, and that would have promoted the movie even more. I feel like he could have really went all out because you're literally playing Michael Jackson. You're playing your own. So I think he could have pushed the envelope a lot more. Next, we have Sierra Russell. I'm not mad at this. I just feel like it's more themed on maybe like a African type deal. They look like they're going to African wedding. It does not look like they're going to the Met Gala. But I like when couples go to the Met Gala and they pair their looks together. That's what I appreciate about it. Is the fact that their looks are cohesive versus ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. If you look at their looks are not cohesive whatsoever. Next, we have Russell Westbrook. Now,
Now I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this.
That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because
Why you do that?
I do what?
like, people like that, like, why'd you go? Why'd you go? I get he's an athlete and they don't care about fashion, but it's like, damn, you could at least put on a shirt underneath, nigga. Like, god damn, y'all just do not give a mother at all. Like, these athletes be just showing up. Okay. Speaking of athletes, Jimmy Butler came and guess what, y'all? In ALO. Child, ALO don't even like our kind, and you showing up at ALO. This is crazy. Like, come on now, really, really. This is the stuff I'll be talking about. Okay. Next, we have Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. Now, they both came together. Once again, their looks didn't like collide. It was cohesive, but it's like I've seen them in on a look like this before. That's why I'm not 100% impressed with this, to be honest. So that's just how I feel about it. Not the biggest fan of it. I look at it and it doesn't give fashion as art. Now let's look at the people that to me directly followed the category and the theme. All right, now these are the people I feel like that understood the assignment 100%. Okay, first, her name is Emma Chamberlain. This is directly from the reference of Van Gogh. Van Gogh, if you guys don't know, is y'all know the artist that was missing the ear. That's the same artist. Okay, like this is understanding the assignment. Next, Cardi B, I feel like didn't understand the assignment directly. Although it's a reference of an art piece, I don't think it was executed correctly. Next, we have Rachel Ziegler. Okay. Now, she ended up doing this reference of the execution of Lady Jane Grey. I do think she could have went out a little bit more out with it, make it a lot more dramatic. Like, y'all know the eye wrap? I feel like she should have made that into like a train, and that would have been like sickening. Next, we have Madonna. Madonna always goes all out. This is what I mean. What Met Gala, like you're supposed to put on a production. Like this is a production. You get what I'm saying? So 10 out of 10 for me. Next, we have Kylie Jenner. Another one, 10 out of 10. This is the directly reference of an art piece of Venus de Milo. If you watch reality TV, this statue, you guys, anytime you guys watch reality TV, this statue is in Greece. Okay, like any reality shows that have went on vacation to like Greece, they always like show that statue. So it's another one to me, 10 out of 10. Next, we have SZA with this reference to Oxum. I do feel like she went with the more appropriate version because if we see the original, like Sister Girl looked like, her tatas were out. You know what I'm saying? So she went for a little bit more of a covered up look. But once again, it fits the theme. Next, we have his name is Karan Johar. Now, this reference, as you guys can see here, is by Raja Varms, and it's an artist. Another one who I feel like went and followed the theme and it went with the theme. Okay. Next, we have Heidi Klum. Heidi Klum is the queen of Halloween. So I wasn't surprised that she did what she did when it came to this look. So this reference is the Raphael Monti's 1846 sculpture, and it's called Veiled Vestal. Okay. The only thing I don't like is her face. She did not have to sculpt her face to look as old as it does because in real life, under all of that, she does not look that old, but she's a costume type of girl. So I don't think she cared about looking aged. All right. Next, we have Yochi Laraku. Okay. Now, her reference is a statue as well, which is the winged victory of Somritz. This is another one who I feel like, oh, you know what it reminds me of? If y'all watch Drag Race, y'all know season, I think 7. Y'all know that intro. No, it's not season 7. Oh, I forgot what season. But RuPaul did a look similar to this, where she was in all white and she had the dress flaring out with the little spikes on the top. So this is what this reminds me of. Next, we have Anne Hathaway. I'm not a fan of this. It looks just like you're just a cop. You know what I'm saying? You're just a cop. Now, this is the ancient vase art that she's referencing. This is the best look of the night. Period, point blank. The full look is so sickening, it does not even make sense. Y'all have seen it. I probably don't even have to show it to y'all because y'all probably seen it all over Instagram. To me, she had the best look for the females. Jeremy had the best look for the males. The execution in this and the detailing in this was like so top tier. I don't think y'all understand. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Okay. Now, if I were to go for the Met Gala, this is what I would do. What I would do is make it a political art piece. So my hair, I would dye it like the earth. So it would be like blue with like the green spots, right? And then what I would wear is a suit that represents the deconstruction of the United States that shows basically plane landings going wrong, economy going bad, jobs being lost, war being had all throughout the suit. So my suit would be very dark, and then my head would be very light, which would represent the earth. So it'd be like basically how we're destroying the earth. And that's what I would wear. That's just my little, envisionary if I were to go. Okay. Anyways, y'all, let me know what was y'all favorite looks of the night. I know those are not all the looks, but those are the ones that really stuck out to me. Let me know what y'all think down below. Who had the best looks, who had the worst looks, and who y'all think should have just stayed home. All right, let me know what y'all think. And we are babies.